Good afternoon, folks. We're out in the greenhouse today doing a little bit of pruning and training these plants up our twine here. And I wanted to talk with you about growing a vining crop vertically and why I think it is important to do it this way instead of allowing it to grow on the ground. There's a lot of advantages to doing it this way, and this is as per the Mittleider gardening method. We do all of our vining crops this way with the exception of like great big pumpkins and great big watermelons. We can do cantaloupes, we can do cucumbers, we can do mini melons. Our peas are done that way. Here are our green beans. We do all of our tomatoes this way too. Advantages to doing it this way. Your plant is off of the ground. When you go in to inspect your plant, to water, to harvest, to check for insects, to provide additional nutrition if you've got a nutritional deficiency when you're watering, when you're doing all of those things, you can get to the plant and you're not walking on the top of it. You're going to see all of your vegetables that are growing on there. It's easier to inspect for bugs. If we have bugs, it's easier to take care of them. With this being up off the ground, there's no weeds around it, and the weeds can help to transmit disease to the plant. It will help to encourage things like powdery mildew, and it makes it easier for the insects to get to it. By taking our plant, growing it vertically, we're helping to eliminate all of those things. And all of those things are going to be a competition of sort for your food that you're trying to grow. Doing it this way, we're eliminating, well, we're not eliminating all of it. We're making it much more difficult for those problems to occur in our garden. Harvesting is much simpler this way. It's not going to take up room in your aisles. Well, I say that, but you can see my green beans here. They're growing kind of out into the aisle. But it's not going to take up your aisle like it would be if it was laying on the ground. When this plant gets on the ground, you're not going to be able to walk through there. You're not going to easily be able to weed your aisles. We're eliminating those things by growing vertically. I think it's aesthetically pleasing too. When it's growing on the ground and you've got a whole bunch of weeds around it, it just doesn't look as nice. Super easy to check for bugs. Super easy to get to the female flowers to hand pollinate. All right, now from the other end, another advantage is I can grow more food in a smaller area, because instead of taking up ground space, I'm taking up space vertically in the air by growing them up and separating them with the twine. You can see they're all started on the left side of my grow box here. All of the plants are up against that grow box, but using the twine, every other plant is going in a different direction. That gets them further away from each other, and it ensures that they have plenty of light, they have plenty of air, and they have plenty of space to grow. Because I'm growing them this way, I'm able to grow them much closer together. So in less space, I'm going to grow more food. And just as a quick reminder, there are a lot of different crops that you can grow vertically with this method. Here you see pole beans, and these guys, not all of them, but a good portion of them are already over 8 feet tall. We're just now starting to set blooms, and growing it this way is going to make it really easy to harvest our green beans. We're going to be able to see them. We're going to be able to easily get to them. It's going to improve our quality of life significantly. Tomatoes, we're going to grow the same way. And yes, these guys need to be pruned. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here for the day. As always, we appreciate you taking the time to watch our videos. We enjoy reading some of the comments, hearing where folks are from. And if you would take the time and rate our videos, kind of give us an idea if you like the content, if you like what we're doing. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.